Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Wednesday, December 13th.
I hope that with the number of people that keep asking me to run, I really believe that it's their needs that I'm trying to support. And I hope that we can get on to educating our children and making certain that we achieve an A grade before my term ends.
It's official. Cheryl Massaro declares candidacy for a second term on the Flagler County School Board, District 5. Why is she seeking another term? Massaro tells WNZF if she were to leave, the school board would lack experience.
I'm very concerned about the loss of historical knowledge and the lack of experience of the board members that would remain should Colleen and I both leave. I mean, I've been with the district over 20 years. Colleen's probably the only person that surpasses me. And when I was chair, I relied heavily on her expertise because of her historical knowledge. And if she wasn't there, I could always lean on our school board attorney, Christy Gavin, because she's been there just as long. And with a brand new superintendent who's soon to hire a brand new assistant superintendent, an administrative team that's going to be, that is relatively green, we're in nasty waters, basically.
Cheryl Massaro says the school board needs to focus more on becoming an A district rather than social issues.
We've been distracted on a lot of social issues. We need to get back to the ABCs of school district. Let's get these kids educated and let's give our staff and teachers the support necessary and families to make the right choices to get our programs up to A level.
The Flagler County School District received a B rating this year. The last time it received an A was 2019. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you.
We need to help those who have been hurt. It's the right thing to do.
Palm Coast Vice Mayor Ed Danko says residents who've been adversely affected by flooding and drainage issues due to development should receive some kind of financial compensation. He tossed out some suggestions at yesterday's council meeting.
The citizens I'm seeking help for did not create this problem. They, unfortunately, are victims of this problem. My thoughts are that we will probably have to set aside money, and I don't know how much at this point yet, but we need to set aside some money to begin assisting these people. Perhaps there are state funds we can tap into, maybe Fed funds. If any builder perhaps has violated Florida law, then maybe we will have to pursue a remedy from that builder too.
To prevent problems in the future, Palm Coast Stormwater Director Carl Cody says they're working on a regulation that aims to
maintain the required 12 inches over the crown of the road as a minimum, but sets a maximum of 22 inches and no more than 10-inch differential than the adjacent home.
More than 80 homes are on the city's list to investigate residential drainage concerns. So far, just 21 homes on that list have been visited. If you're experiencing flooding or draining issues, you can add your home to the list to be investigated at palmcoast.gov/connect.
It's not over till it's over, but next November is when I'll term out.
Paul Renner's time as Speaker of the House and State Representative of the 19th District, which includes Flagler County, is running out. He just got back from committee week and the new legislative session starts January 9th.
One of the first things we'll do in session is ask the federal government once again to consider a balanced budget amendment and term limits, if necessary, an Article 5 convention, so that we can get DC fixed, because it's really careening toward bankruptcy. And if that happens, if our government bankrupts, then our dollar bankrupts, and it's bad for all of us.
Governor Ron DeSantis recently touted the state's $17 billion in reserves. Renner called the amount significant and healthy.
And as a result of that, we had Ian and Nicole don't have to go in and cut teacher salaries, pay for the billions of dollars of costs that those hurricanes bring. We had it, we spent it, and we had reserves to spare. So that's responsible governance.
From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Amy Cherry.
How does one vote in elections in Florida?
Flagler County Supervisor of Elections Katie Leonard said people vote one of two parties.
Florida has closed primaries, so if you moved here from somewhere where you could be quote-unquote independent, that does not exist in Florida.
Sort of.
Well, I guess technically it does. There is an independent party of Florida, but that's a minor party, so it's a misnomer. It's not what you think it means.
Leonard said that you have to pick your favorite in the upcoming presidential primary, and it has to be a Republican or a Democrat. Lifeline is on WNZF Saturday mornings at 9, and it's on the Flagler radio app anytime you want to listen. Tomorrow, how do different parties work together on Election Day? From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.